Hello, 27 degrees right now. It is the 18th of November 2020 and it is 3:05 in the afternoon, and I'm standing just outside Roma Street Parklands. We're going to have a walk down Roma Street Parklands. We're on Wickham Terrace, corner of Wickham and Lily Streets, and you've got access to this park this way as well. Roma Street Parkland covers 16 hectares in the centre of Brisbane, Australia, and the Roma Street Parkland is adjacent to the Roma Street railway station from which it takes its name. So the park doesn't directly face onto Roma Street. There is pedestrian access from where I am, as well as from Albert Street, there's also a car park area with road access from the intersection between Wickham Terrace, College Road and Gregory Terrace. But this Roma Street Parkland, which we'll have a bit of a walk through, is a statue of Mahatma Gandhi that you can see there. But this Roma Street Parkland is the world's largest subtropical garden in a city centre. The parkland features a variety of themed gardens and recreational areas with a web of pathways and boardwalks traversing cascading waterways and rocky outcrops. And also in situ artworks by 16 local artists as well. I'm going to quickly show you this statue. Mahatma Gandhi, unveiled by the Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi, on the 16th of November 2014. Okay, we'll just keep heading down. By the way, local Indigenous people used this area for thousands of years, conducting meetings and ceremonies before it was done up as gardens, obviously. In 1825, the Roma Street Parkland area was part of the original Brisbane settlement. And in 1875, a railway terminal station in Roma Street was constructed as part of the main line railway linking Brisbane to Ipswich and also to Toowoomba. Well, the terminal grew to become a major goods yard for Brisbane. So it became a major railway goods yard for Brisbane between 1911 and 1934. The area was extensively redeveloped to support its increase in services. And in 1920, extensive excavation removing 554,300 cubic metres of earth ended up permanently altering the steep terrain. Oh, it's a bit windy now. So that ended up, with all that earth removed, altered the steep terrain, creating the current day artificial escarpment at the boundary of the former Albert Park. Well, during World War II, the terminal was vital for transporting war materials and military personnel north. So this entire park, which is the largest subtropical park in a major city in the world, was a railway goods yard primarily. So continuing to grow, the Roma Street railway station was redeveloped to service a metropolitan and long-distance train network. Roma Street still does that. But because of limitations of the site revealed through the increasing mechanisation of freight handling and the use of containers, the facility was eventually relocated to Acacia Ridge in 1991. That's the railway goods yard facility was relocated to Acacia Ridge in 1991. And so the railway goods yard, which used to be here, is now these wonderful gardens. So this is the amphitheater here that we're looking at within these parklands. And the Roma Street Parkland, with this open air amphitheater, was previously called the Albert Park Amphitheater, which had been a feature of Albert Park for a number of decades before the Roma Street Parkland was established. And here, outdoor film exhibitor Moonlight Cinema holds a licence to operate an outdoor cinema experience within the park, offering hot food, beverages, film festivals and many other activities during summer months each year. And plays are performed at the amphitheatre by the Queensland Theatre Company and the Queensland Shakespeare Ensemble, as well as by other theatre groups, with many plays by William Shakespeare having been performed at this amphitheatre. Other theatre productions, including orchestral concerts, have also been performed right there. One such concert, in which the music was by Johann Strauss, was called Strauss Beneath the Stars, which was presented in October 1983. The Lord Mayor's Christmas carols. Brisbane carols by candlelight concerts were held right here before River Stage was built in the City Botanic Gardens. So there's the amphitheatre. In February 1995, State Premier Wayne Goss announced the railway goods yard would be redeveloped as a parkland, which it is right now. Construction on this parkland began in 2000, with the parkland open to the public in 2001. And the project won its first award even before it opened, a commendation in the Cement and Concrete Association of Australia Street Smart Awards for the innovative concrete finishes created by the use of coloured concrete and an apparently random pattern of rough cast concrete generated by the form workers, which made the finish appear to change through the day depending on the angle of the sun and the length of the shadows cast by the detailing on the walls. And we'll have a look at that fairly soon. So I think we'll just make our way past this amphitheatre now, and we'll head down and have a look at some of these gardens in here. Hard to believe these gardens were railway goods yards. If you go on YouTube and type in Roma Street Parklands, perhaps then railway goods yards, you'll see some original photos. Great venue for wedding photography here as well. That path there leads back up to the street we were on. There's other paths leading in different directions. So I just want to show you this area in here. This is called the Spectacle Garden. In Colin Campbell Place. Colin Campbell used to be a presenter on the ABC television program Gardening Australia. And a lot of these gardens are of his design. There's some of that coloured concrete we were talking about. These gardens really are quite extensive and very spectacular. Have a look at these flowers. I might take you on this path over here. It's just spectacular, isn't it? Yeah, just head on down this way again. Oh, there's another frilly lizard or bearded dragon. You can see him okay. There he is. We've also got a little rainforest area here somewhere as well. Now at Christmas time they put lights right through these gardens, and then when the sun goes down there are walking tours where you can just walk through on your own and have a look at all the beautiful lights spread right through the gardens, highlighting the various trees and plants. That's around Christmas time that happens. There's a little area they call Fern Gully. We've created a tiny rainforest feel through here. We've got steam blowing out of there, if you can see it. And we've got those little steam jets sprinkled throughout here. See all this steam to create an atmosphere coming out of here. Just imagine standing a bride and groom in the middle of this steam and the effect that you would get. So this bridge we're standing underneath, Parkland Boulevard Arch Bridge. The Parkland Boulevard Arch Bridge spans 13 metres and is constructed using precast concrete arches and retaining walls. The concrete structures support and retain the soil onto which the roadway has been built on the top. There's some more artwork, and this cast bronze here by Ron Hurley. And this was inspired by the freshwater spring located in Spring Hill. It was the source of a creek that ran through Roma Street and fed into the tidal waterway now called Creek Street in Brisbane, where the traditional owners of the Brisbane area often set their nets. The work shows a variation of traditional fish net pattern common to groups on the southeast Queensland coast. Here we go. Accommodation. right nearby this park. So yeah, it's like they're closing that for repairs. Amazing, this is right in the middle of the city. And it's great that these old railway goods yards were not redeveloped into businesses and more accommodation, but it was left aside for parkland. And that's a good thing. Another bearded dragon. I don't want to get too close, he might jump. I think they're pretty used to people though. There's another one down there, just relaxing. Another great area for weddings. Take people against that waterfall there. And you can see the city there just encroaching onto the park. And that accommodation I mentioned before. Oh, there's a wedding there. Great venue for weddings and wedding photography. feel like some refreshments. Occasionally there are little coffee vans set up around the park, but this is a nice area in here, the garden room, and you can stop in for something to eat, have a cup of coffee. They even cater for weddings and other events in here as well. So where is the Roma Street railway station, where these gardens get their name? It's just over there. I'll go across and give you a bit of a look. There's also a coach terminal here as well. There's the coach terminal. That used to be a car park. Where you see that rusty coloured roof with the whirligigs on the top. That's one of the railway platforms. Might be a better look just down here. Can't really see that much from this vantage point. It leads into one of the platforms. I think that's platform 3, which has trains going up north to Cairns, the Sunlander, Queenslander, and other trains heading out to various areas in Queensland from that one platform there. Those long distance trains, and they also have local trains as well. You can see some of the railway network just down in there as well. So that's it. It just gave you a quick look through the Roma Street Parklands. Hope you enjoyed that. And we're yet to do, speaking of Parklands, we're yet to do the Brisbane Botanic Gardens, which is along Alice Street. And we'll do a walk through there as well. And we've got plenty of other walks in and around Brisbane to do as well, including a walk along West End. I'd like to do that one fairly soon. And lots of other areas as well. I know I've done a few in the city, but I want to go back into the city when all the Christmas lights are up and the Christmas tree, and do a walk around with all the decorations as well in Brisbane City. So that won't be too far along. So thank you for watching. I might head into that garden cafe and have myself a coffee and then head on home. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. I need those subscribers, as many as I can possibly get, and then I can do live streams for you, which will be fantastic, and you can actually talk to me in real time. And if you miss the live stream, doesn't matter, because it's still captured as a video, and you can still ask questions on that as well. And of course, if there's anything you want to ask me on this video, feel free to do that. And I will answer any questions you may have. And even if you have a suggestion for me to do a video walk, I will try and do that for you. Try my best. This is Jeff, otherwise known as Explorerman, signing out for this afternoon. Have a great day, whatever you're doing.